please don't look down on anybody because you think that they're crazy or because you think they're broke. Do not look down on anybody. You're not better than anyone, so please stop doing that. Don't look down on me. Okay, that's one. Number two, I guess you think I'm also crazy because I'm out in nature. There's nothing crazy about nature. Nature is our natural environment. There's nothing crazy about that. And two, you may think that I'm crazy because I talk about Jesus. Well, that's not crazy. Jesus is a part of the Bible story. So all I'm doing is teaching the Bible, okay? I don't think there's anything crazy about teaching the Bible. I believe in the Bible, so, this is part of my faith, okay? I guess believing in the Bible, which is why I teach the Bible, because I believe in it. I believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God, okay? So I don't think there's anything crazy about talking about the Bible teachings, okay? I don't think there's anything crazy about that, okay? I just wanted to... And I think one of you blocked me because you think that I'm crazy or going crazy. That's wrong as well. You don't block someone because you think that they're crazy or going crazy. That's also pretty wrong, okay? So, yeah. So I just had to, kind of clarify all of that, okay? Again, I'm not going crazy. I'm just teaching the Bible. That's just it, okay? I don't think there's anything crazy about that, okay? So yeah, today I'm going to teach you a lesson, okay? The lesson is all about unconditional love, okay? Because that's what Jesus taught, okay? He taught about unconditional love, okay? Basically. So yeah, today's lesson, okay? It's or the question is, what did Jesus teach? Okay, and again, it's all about love, okay? So, yeah, Jesus taught about love. He taught about forgiveness. He also taught us to treat others how we want to be treated, That was a lot of what Jesus taught, okay? So, yeah, again, so yeah, Jesus, in the Bible, Jesus spoke a lot. He spoke on a lot of topics, right? However, Jesus' main message is summed up in Matthew chapter 27, verse 37 to 39. And it reads, "And he said to him, 'You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. And this is the great and foremost commandment. The second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself.'" So that's what the main message of Jesus, okay? He says to love God, and we also have to love others, okay? That's Jesus' main message, right? He says this in Matthew chapter 27, verse 39. In this passage of the Bible, right, the Pharisees, they asked Jesus, what is the greatest commandment in the law? And Jesus replies, he says, of course, love God and love others, okay? That is the greatest commandment, okay? Love God and love others. That's what the main message of Jesus was, okay? Again, love God and love others. So, we definitely have to practice that, we have to learn to love God, by seeking God every day. And then we will begin to love each other, okay? So I guess Jesus, he also taught us about the golden rule. So what is the golden rule? Jesus says the golden rule is to do unto others as you want them to do to you, okay? So treat others how you want others to treat you, okay? That's so important. Jesus says this in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, okay? He says, "In everything, therefore, treat people the same way you want them to treat you. For this is the law of the prophets Jesus exemplified this concept throughout his life by treating the outcast and the undesirables. Jesus treated the outcasts and the undesirables of his society with compassion and kindness. Okay, so that's how Jesus demonstrated the golden rule, which is treat others as you want to be treated. Okay, so yeah, basically the undesirables in Jesus's society, like the poor, people like that. Jesus, he treated them with compassion and kindness. Okay, so that's how Jesus demonstrated that golden rule, to treat others as you want to be treated. Okay, so we have to do the same. Make sure you're treating others the way you want to be treated. So it doesn't matter if the person is black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't matter how old or young the person is. Make sure you're treating others the way you want to be treated. Okay. That's the golden rule. Okay, and that's what Jesus also taught us. Okay. Jesus, he also taught us forgiveness, right? So he says, forgive as God forgave you. Okay, that's what Jesus says. Okay, so Jesus spoke on forgiveness in Matthew chapter 18, verses 21 to 35. This is such an important part of Jesus' teachings. Okay, showing others forgiveness is difficult, but it is exactly the kind of love and kindness Jesus and God taught us. Okay, so yeah, of course they taught us forgiveness, so we must practice forgiveness as well. Okay, so if you haven't forgiven someone that hurt you or offended you, please forgive that person. Or maybe you hurt someone or offended someone, so please forgive yourself for that. Okay, so we must practice forgiveness. Okay, and we must forgive. Okay, because when we forgive, it's for ourselves. When we forgive, forgiveness, it's going to give you a peace of mind. So that's why you must forgive. It's good for you. So yeah, that was another thing that Jesus taught us about. It was about forgiveness. Okay. So yeah, those are the three main things that Jesus taught us. So forgiveness, love, right? We have to love others. And he also taught us to treat others as we want to be treated. Okay. So now, maybe I could do this. Maybe, no, I think that's the end of this. Let me just end it. I don't want to make it too long, But yeah, those are the three major things Jesus taught us. Okay, and we have to practice all three things. We must practice all three things. Okay. Yeah, make sure you love others unconditionally. So that means no matter what people do to you, make sure you love them. But some you may have to. And also we have to forgive others. And treat others as you want to be treated. That's mainly what Jesus taught us. That's the end of that. God bless everybody that will see this.